Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I actually wanted to make a quick video and talk about an app that I found on the Google Play Store that is really helpful. So I figured I would pass it along to you guys. So let's actually get into this video. So as you guys can see here to the right of my screen, I actually have a new app here called Net Signal. And it's actually a really nice laid out app. It's a very well made app. And what this app actually allows you to do is, actually before I go any further, I will actually say that this is not available on iOS devices. It's not available for iPhone or iPad or anything like that. It's strictly for Android devices, but it doesn't have to have root or anything like that either, just so you guys know. It doesn't require root access or anything like that, but it's definitely not available for iOS or iPhone or anything like that, unfortunately. It's only strictly on Android. So there might be a version of it, like another version of it by another developer or something for iOS or iPhone or something like that, but I searched for it on Google and I wasn't able to come across it for an iOS version or anything like that, but it works very well on Android. It really does, and I'm an Android person myself. I'm not an iOS or an iPhone user, so that's just me, but it is only available on Android, so I figured that I would clear that out of the air right away. But so this actually is a really nice app, guys. It's a really great app, and what it actually allows you to do is it actually allows you to pinpoint where the strongest signal is, whether it be from a gateway, whether it be from a modem, whether it be from a mesh Wi-Fi system like a mesh node or anything like that, a cellular 5G home internet gateway, a cellular internet gateway in general, waveform 4x4 antenna, anything like that. You know, I have a waveform 4x4 antenna actually connected to a Chester Cheetah SDX75 gateway / modem, and I have my mesh Wi-Fi system, which is a Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro 6E mesh Wi-Fi system. I have like 5 nodes around the house because our house is pretty big. So this will work with anything. It'll work with cable company stuff. It'll work with cellular home internet stuff, gateway / modems, antennas, all that kind of good stuff. So let me actually open up the app here and I'll show you guys a little bit more about it. So as you guys can see, I actually have my Wi-Fi turned off because I don't want you guys knowing all my IP information and whatnot. But I'm going to actually switch it over to the 4G right here, as you can see. And that's the cellular, and my phone is actually on cellular as I'm making this video. So it says 4G SIM 2, and it says tips. It says move to the position where you want the signal to be good and see if the value is 65 dBm or better. This is what you'll want if you're installing a Wi-Fi video, doorbell, security camera, or any smart home device. So it works with antennas. It works with basically anything, any gateway / modem, any Wi-Fi access point or anything like that, and even cellular home internet stuff like cellular data and stuff like that. So I'm actually up here in the attic right now, and I'm going to do an example of what it gives me for the signal and everything. So I'm actually in the middle of the attic right now, so I'm actually going to move closer to where I have my gateway / modem, my Chester Cheetah gateway / modem, and my waveform 4x4 antenna, and I'm going to let you guys see that the signal will improve. So let me actually go over here closer to the window where I have my setup at. Sometimes it takes a little while to actually move, but it should actually move in a bit here. And as you guys can see, it did actually improve because I'm closer to the window. So let me actually take a step back here, and then I'm sure it'll go down. And as you guys can see, it did go down. So let me actually go down to the second floor, and I'll show you guys. I might not even have to get down to the second floor all the way for it to go down. But as you guys can see right there, it did go much more down than it was when I was up in the attic. So that's definitely telling me that we don't get as good a signal down here on the second floor. So let me actually go back up in the attic and show you guys again. As you guys can see, it did go up a little bit, and it went up more. I'll go back over near the Chester Cheetah gateway slash modem here. And as you guys can see there, it did go back up, and when I go away from it, it should go back down again. And as you guys can see, it did go back down. So that's telling me right there that I get better signal when I'm near the window, and that's pretty much obvious most of the time when it comes to cellular internet and cellular data and stuff like that, that you do get better signal when you're closer to a window, because the window is obviously better than like a thick wall or something like that. So but as you guys can also see, I don't actually get the best 5G coverage around here, and I was actually right where my gateway slash modem is, my cellular gateway slash modem, the Chester Cheetah SDX75 gateway slash modem, and the waveform 4x4 antenna right there, and I'm not able to pick up 5G signal. So if I didn't have that waveform 4x4 antenna here, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to get 5G signal. So the 5G signal is just not real good in our area. It's really not. And I know for a fact that if I didn't have that waveform 4x4 antenna, that I would not be able to get 5G signal up here without it. So that's the thing. That tells me right there that 5G signal from the waveform 4x4 antenna is basically a must. It's definitely a must for me in this area to have a waveform 4x4 antenna, or an antenna in general, to be able to get the 5G signal. So as you guys can see right there, I do get good 4G signal on my phone, as you can see, like with the LTE, and you can actually tell up there with my signal bars up there as well that I'm getting a really good strong 4G signal, but I'm not able to get 5G signal with my phone. So that's the thing. A bigger antenna is definitely going to help. That's definitely going to help, and it definitely is in our area. If I didn't have that, like I said, then we wouldn't be able to get the speeds on the cellular 5G home internet that we get currently. So that antenna is definitely a big help, and this app actually did help me when I first got my waveform 4x4 antenna, to actually help me aim it like to where it would get the best signal, and I did that, and it gave me a 5G signal. So that's definitely a really big help. This app was definitely a really big help with that. So like I said, this can also work for Wi-Fi, and I didn't want to turn my Wi-Fi on for the sake of this video, because I didn't want to show you guys my IP address and stuff like that, and all my information for my Wi-Fi network and stuff like that. But this is a very helpful app. This is a really helpful app, and I just wanted to get a quick video out on it. And like I said, you know, you guys could pay the 50 cents for it. They do have a paid version. I think I believe that I said that in this video, but they do have a paid version for it. But I just use the free version. I think that the free version is good enough. You know, it has ads in it, but the ads aren't really that bad. They're not really that bad compared to some other free apps that I've used. But like I did say, though, it's only available on Android devices. It's not available on iPhone or iOS or anything like that. They might have an app like another developer made for this, like for the Android version or something like that, or for the iOS version, I should say. But if you have an Android phone, I definitely recommend this app. It's a really good app. It's a very well laid out app, and it's very helpful. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you have cellular home internet. It doesn't matter if you have cable. It doesn't matter what you have. Like, you can use it for basically anything, to be able to pinpoint the better signal quality and the better metrics. That's basically what it's for. It's for having better signal quality and trying to find the best signal quality, trying to find the best metrics that you can get. I definitely recommend this app. I highly recommend this app. So I will leave it linked down below in the description, like I said. And unfortunately, like I said, it's not for iPhone or iOS. There's not really anything I can do about that. But like I said, there might be another app out there that might be similar to it, but I haven't been able to actually come across one, unfortunately. So but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.